The energy is high around the Denver Broncos as they approach a crucial offseason, one that could shape the future of their offense for years. Coach Sean Payton has already made a bold move by selecting quarterback Bo Nix with the 12th overall pick, but the job is far from complete. The next big challenge, finding the next great running back for the Broncos. This is no ordinary decision. It's one that could take the offense from good to truly dominant. Coach Payton has a proven track record when it comes to developing elite running backs. He's worked wonders with talents like Reggie Bush and Alvin Kamara, and now he's hoping to do it again. All signs point to the Broncos using their 20th overall pick to find their future star in the backfield. So, who will it be? One name that's been gaining significant attention among Broncos fans is Ashton Jeanty. If you've been following the draft, you'll know that Jeanty isn't just any running back. He could be the best of this entire class. His numbers and performance speak for themselves. Jeanty is known for his ability to power through tackles, evade defenders, and make plays in open space. He's a standout player, and if the Cowboys don't pick him, the Broncos need to consider trading up to secure him. This is a rare, once-in-a-decade talent that can change the course of their offense. When you watch Jeanty play, it's clear that he excels in every aspect of the game. He's a versatile and complete running back, capable of making a major impact on the field. Ashton Jeanty's skills on the field are remarkable. He bulldozes through defenders with ease and uses elite footwork to make them miss. His lateral agility and balance when fighting through contact set him apart from others, placing him in a class of his own. Although we haven't seen his 40-yard dash time yet, his tape tells the full story. He's an explosive talent. His speed and vision make him a perfect fit for Coach Payton's offensive system. If Jeanty is still available, the Broncos can't afford to let him pass by. But what if Jeanty isn't an option? That's where the Broncos have some interesting alternatives to consider. One player drawing attention is Omarion Hampton, a power back who excels at finishing runs through contact. He wears down defenses as the game goes on, which is a style reminiscent of Javonte Williams in college. Had Williams not suffered that injury, the Broncos might not even be in this situation, still searching for their next top running back. Hampton is ranked highly on Mel Kiper's big board, with some analysts even considering him the number one running back in the draft. If the Broncos pick him at number 20, it wouldn't be a surprise. He has the size, strength, and breakaway ability to be a game changer. However, there is one potential concern. Hampton played mostly out of the shotgun formation in college. While this isn't a major red flag, it does raise questions about how he would transition into Payton's offense, which traditionally favors running backs who excel in an under-center system. This could mean some adjustments would be necessary. Another option to consider is Caleb Johnson, who played in the tough Big Ten Conference and was a key player for Iowa's offense. Iowa's offense wasn't known for explosive plays, so Johnson often had to create opportunities on his own, something that could serve him well in the NFL. However, some might question whether he's worth the number 20 pick. He's talented, but is he the right fit for the Broncos at that spot? Finally, there's Trevayon Henderson, the standout running back from Ohio State. With a national championship to his name, Henderson has been the centerpiece of a high-powered offense. He's also known for his leadership qualities, bringing a strong character that could immediately impact the Broncos' locker room. One important factor the Broncos will need to consider is pass protection. With Javonte Williams no longer in the picture, the Broncos need a running back who can pick up blitzes and help protect Bo Nix during key moments in the game. Trevayon Henderson has shown some ability in this area, but the question remains, could he be the long-term solution? Now let's add another twist to the scenario. What if Coach Payton's plan isn't to draft a running back in the first round at all? What if he's planning a move that no one expects? Could the Broncos look to sign a free agent like J.K. Dobbins and then address the running back position later in the draft? It's certainly a possibility that can't be overlooked. Regardless of the route they choose, one thing is clear. Payton has a plan. And if history has shown us anything, it's that Payton is skilled at executing his vision. This offseason, the Broncos are facing a decision that could impact the offense for years to come. The question is, who should they target? Should they go all in on Jeanty, or is Omarion Hampton the safer bet? Or perhaps they take an entirely different approach? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because this discussion is far from over. What's becoming increasingly clear is that the entire league knows what the Broncos are up to. The team's interest in running backs has been well publicized, and when you look at the list of prospects they've met with, it's evident that Coach Payton is focused on drafting a running back, possibly earlier than expected. The biggest question, though, is whether Payton will be aggressive enough. If Genty is truly as special as many believe, waiting until pick number 20 could prove to be a mistake. If the Cowboys pass on him, the Broncos need to move up. You don't let a game changer slip by. The numbers support Genty's elite status, his film confirms it, and his skill set fits perfectly with what Payton wants in a running back. The only way the Broncos could mess this up is by being too passive, but there's always the chance that another team could beat them to the punch. If Ashton Genty is off the board, the Broncos will need a solid plan B. This is where things get really interesting. Should they stay at pick number 1, 20, and take someone like Omarion Hampton, who offers a completely different set of skills? Or should they consider trading back to acquire more picks and target a running back in the second round? There's a reasonable case for waiting. After all, Coach Payton discovered Alvin Kamara in the third round, so maybe he believes he can repeat that success. But let's not overlook the fact that Kamara was a rare gem. Expecting to land another mid-round superstar would be a high-risk move. And then there's the wild card, J.K. Dobbins. If the Broncos truly believe they can sign him, it could change the entire approach. Dobbins is still a free agent, and when healthy, he can be an explosive player. The catch, however, is his injury history. Do the Broncos want to rely on a player who has struggled to stay healthy, or is it smarter to draft a young running back and plan for the future? One thing is certain, Coach Payton always has a plan. The way he handled the Bo Nix pick showed that. Nobody saw it coming, not the media, not the fans. Then, on draft night, Payton made his move. Expect the same approach when it comes to the running back position. Payton isn't going to make a pick just because fans or media members want him to. He's going to pick his guy. Here's where things get even more intriguing. What if Payton's guy isn't Genty, Hampton, Johnson, or Henderson? What if he sees something in a player that no one else does? That's exactly what happened with Bo Nix. His pick surprised everyone. So don't be shocked if Payton makes another unexpected choice. The reality is that the Broncos are at a crossroads. They've secured their quarterback and are building an offense that can compete, but they still need the right running back to complete the puzzle. In just a few weeks, we'll find out who that player is. Now, Broncos country, I want to hear from you. Should the Broncos be aggressive and go all in for Genty, or play it safe and wait to grab a running back in the later rounds? Or perhaps, do you think Payton has one more surprise move in mind? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is one of the biggest decisions of the offseason, and your opinion matters. Let's also remember that this decision isn't just about talent, it's about fit. Payton's offense thrives with a dynamic running back who can impact both the running and passing game. That's why someone like Genty makes so much sense. But if the Broncos take a different approach, they'll need a player who can excel in pass protection, run effectively between the tackles, and break off explosive plays. This pick will have a lasting impact on the Broncos' offense for years to come. So who do you trust to carry the load?